All right, we are live on YouTube. So hopefully those that were not able to attend today's leadership lounge are going to be able to at least come back and watch a replay of it. So as always, be sure to like, comment, subscribe if you'd like to. Definitely check out the Kingdom of Blingdom YouTube page and get your training on, right? This is what it's all about. Every day we get together, some of us as leaders, and we talk about our business, and we help out those that are new, and we also help answer questions for those that want to get involved. So whatever your case is in paparazzi, we encourage you to send a shout out to us and reach out. We'd love to hear from you. So today, so far, we've got June over there making faces, and little Eddie Spaghetti and Miss Crystal. And then Felicia's here with us, and Samantha's on the road. So Samantha won't be paying too much attention to us because she's got to follow the road, and I don't want no accidents on our Zoom. We do not want to be recording live her taking somebody off the road, right? And then Miss Michelle Baker Badger, how are you today, Michelle? How are you feeling?
Feeling a little bit better. My daughter's home from the hospital, so that's a good thing.
Definitely. How's she recovering?
It's still touch and go. She still doesn't want to be here, but we have a counseling appointment in 2 days. They're going to come to our house, so I'm hoping that they can talk some sense into her because I haven't been able to.
Well, you know what, and if she needs somebody to pray with her, I will pray with her. You know what I mean? Just message me on the side. I'll give you my personal number, and if you ever need to call me or want to talk to me, or if you want me to pray with her or you both together, I will gladly do that.
Thank you so very much. You guys are so wonderful. Thank you, Chris.
For sure. Hello, Miss Melissa has just joined us, the flamingo herself.
Hello, Miss Melissa.
Which that makes me want to ask, how is your spirit week turning out?
Oh, it's great. I did a crazy hair day yesterday, and today we're gonna do pirate wear. So I'm ready. Are you participating? 10 free pieces just for doing it. I see Miss June over there and Crystal. Get going, even if it's just something small, guys. Have fun with it. It's your guys' chance to get your customers involved, and not just your chance, but it's your business. Do what you want with it, but I strongly suggest it. It's very fun, and it's going great so far. Anyone have any good feedback from your guys' customers about it?
I have noticed an increase each night. Like the first night I think I sold like 5 pieces. Second night I think I sold 7. Last night I did like 12 or 13.
So my question is, are you seeing any new people coming in though, or any spikes in viewers?
I've had pretty much a new customer since Monday. Like Monday night was just my usual. Tuesday I had a new customer, and last night I had a new customer who bought like 6 or 7 pieces. So
gotcha. June, I'm muting you for just a second. You have some background noise.
I want to tell you, ladies.
Yeah, I guess it's not you. Maybe it's Melissa's. I'm not sure. We have some background noise.
it might be me.
I'll mute mine. Go ahead, Melissa. Melissa, were you going to say something?
Well, sorry. I was going to ask you or tell you guys, if you have 5 or 6 people on, the other day I think I had 2 or 3, and I was just going for it. You have to remember that people will watch the replay, and they don't care if you have 1 or 2. They don't know how many people are on when they watch the replay, and those pieces will get sold. You just consistency and stick with it. Don't.
Something that I'd like to bring up, since this is the leadership lounge, right? This is where we lead. I like the Spirit Week. I think it would be really cool if we could do this more often. Maybe we can get different people that will pick a day. They'll pick their spirit of the day. Maybe we could come up with some kind of a plan where we can do this a little bit more. And that way, even if people don't participate every single day, if people started to participate more often, or like every weekend, right? Since we don't have new, maybe we should do a Spirit weekend, to where every weekend we have a couple people that put up their 10 pieces and come up with a theme for the day, and do it like just on the weekends, and then everything that we earn on those weekends, maybe we can put into like the 100% reinvestment type of deal. And that way we can keep orders going through the back office through the weekends as well. Since that's one of the things that we all want to work on, is making sure that we're ordering on the weekends too. Maybe we can incorporate both those together, and it would only be 2 days of the week, and two people putting up 10 pieces, come up with the theme of it, and then let each one of them pick what they wanted to do for that day. It might really spike some interest and even increase some sales for the weekends.
That sounds
I
like a
think
really
that would be a.
good idea.
Oh, go ahead, Michelle.
No, I was just saying, I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, I think it would be. Thank you, baby. She's like, guys, shush. Mom is talking. So I think it would be fun if maybe we did it on the weekends when we have nothing to do. But if we did it whenever there was like a holiday coming up, or like, Halloween's coming up, or back to school, everybody do the best back to school, or when the kids have back to school, even if you don't have kids, you have friends that have kids, they're always doing something. Spirit Week or Spirit Day for paparazzi would be pink, black and white. I don't know. I think that'd be cool. Yeah. The weekend too.
Yeah.
Not every weekend, but maybe,
Well, but here's the thing though, Melissa, this is what I'm thinking. Like, it doesn't have to necessarily be led by anybody, right? Like, all of us are leaders, right? So I think that as long as we come up with a game plan and we're all following to it, and maybe me, you, and Marissa, and a couple of us can come up with the actual, like, all of the little details of each weekend, and then we can just basically get anybody that wanted to volunteer a day to take a day in the weekend, and all of us that are in the leadership lounge, there's so many of us that it wouldn't take, two people every week to decide to do it. And out of all of the 600 blingers that are out there, maybe it'll get a few more that will want to come and get involved, and if they want to volunteer for a day, they can't just post it in the elite blingers. They've got to come into the Zoom, where we can discuss it with them, and they can make sure they understand the rules, or whatever we have to do to make it. The biggest thing I think that we can do, though, is all of us, it's a way for us to be able to work together, and that's the part that I think is so cool in the Spirit Week thing already, is seeing how many of these people are coming together and doing this. And for the first day, there was quite a few people that got involved, and then the second day there was even more. And then everybody that I saw yesterday did Crazy Hair Day, so it was like, I don't know. I think it would be cool to try. I don't. So sorry, my mind just gets rolling with it.
No, I agree. I definitely agree.
Yeah, I like a white.
And you know what? You
I
know,
like
I think
that.
a lot of people get turned off about posting because they're like, oh, well, I'm a nobody. Nobody's going to respond to me. Nobody's going to play along. But I promise you, the second you have one of the leaders or somebody that they look up to, they're like, oh, wait, she's doing it. I want to do it. Oh, wait, they're participating. Ladies, so-and-so's participating. Let's do this. You know, don't be afraid to post something. If you have ideas, if you have something that you think will be helpful, beneficial, post it. It takes one person for to comment for to get going. And then the next person sees it. Oh shoot, so and so commented. Heck yeah, I want to get in on that. People are always afraid to take the first step, but in being a leader, you have to take that first step in order for people to follow you. So I encourage you guys, if you're afraid to post it, reach out and be like, hey, Melissa, can you post this for me? Because you're crazy and people like you because you're crazy. Post
You
it.
know what?
And then I'll be like, hey, Liz gave me this great idea. And then I'll call you out on it. See what I'm saying?
Right. Well, and you know what though? But that's what's so cool about this is that by all of us being able to add a little bit of feedback here and there, you know what I mean? We can make every idea, like we can explode with it. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
get the most bang from it. I love it. I love it. So who's doing Pirate Day today? Anybody dressing as a pirate or going
I
on there?
am.
Are you? I mean,
I don't know what to do for it. I don't have like pirate attire.
You can wear a white t-shirt and put a red, if you have a red bandana in your head, on your head. You can wear some dark eye makeup. I'm gonna put a scar on my face. Trust me, easy peasy. You don't need to buy anything. If you wanna, last time I used a red pillowcase and I cut it. There's so many things you can do, and the more creative you are, and the less props you use, like the more creative and homemade, people love that.
Right. I didn't think
Well-
about I could do that with a t-shirt, and I'm pretty sure my husband has a bandana somewhere.
yeah, and you could like literally, you know, back in those days, they didn't care what they looked like, right? So they just put the bandana around their hair to keep the eyes out of their face, you know. So while they were fighting, they were good to go. So it's not like you have to be all neat and pretty with it. Like throw it on there and tighten it up, and like, I'm ready to fight.
Right. Yeah, I've posted about it, so this is day 4. We gotta stick to it.
Definitely. So that's good stuff. I'm glad to see. That's what I like about you, Crystal, is that even when you're not sure, like you're not afraid to just say, man, I don't even know what to do. And then as soon as you say you're not even sure what to do, like you're already going to do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna figure it out. If I gotta get on, Google like the 80s thing, I'm gonna show my age, and don't come for me, but I didn't have any idea what to do, because you could do leg warmers and stuff, like I know, but I can't go buy the stuff, so I was like, well, let's try this makeup out and see how it works. But I actually had a lot of fun, and I did 80s trivia as well, and that
Yes, that's awesome.
that was a hit. They loved the 80s trivia, and it was actually more my age, like 90s babies, that were getting the answers right. I was like, oh, this is a odd turn of events, but I'm here for it.
Real quick, Crystal, do me a favor, mute your mic for just a second. Okay, so every time one of us talk, somehow we're going through your mic. Like your microphone is hearing us talk through your phone. And I don't know why it's doing that. It's weird, but like you're obviously on speaker, right? But your microphone is picking us up on speaker, and that's what that staticky sound is that we keep hearing. And we're like, what the heck is that coming from? It's the feedback coming from your phone when one of us talk. So I don't know what your setting is that's different. Remember when you came in, it was different and weird. But something's got you. Yeah, I mean, if you want to, you could see if that helps. But yeah, I think that's the problem, though. Yeah, when she's talking and nobody else is talking, it doesn't happen. It's only when one of us is coming through the speaker that it happens. All right. So hopefully that'll fix it. Let's see. All right, you there?
Yeah, but it did it again. I don't know. Let me turn off my Bluetooth
No,
because I
actually,
think.
you're working. I think you're working.
Well, I couldn't hear you though. Remember I told you earlier when I first got on, I couldn't hear you?
Oh, you can't hear me now?
No, well, I turned off my Bluetooth because it was doing the little Bluetooth thing.
Okay.
So I turned off my
Well,
Bluetooth because I'm wearing, for once in my life, I'm wearing my fancy watch.
oh,
So I think maybe somehow it was picking it up from the watch. I don't know.
okay. Oh, maybe
But
the watch was, yeah, the watch was on Bluetooth. So
yeah,
the watch was actually picking up you and us.
that's what I was thinking too. So I turned it off though, so hopefully we're good.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Okay,
Awesome.
cool.
Awesome.
Sorry.
No, I'm just glad we got to figure it out because that's, I mean, it's if we have to deal with it, we have to deal with it. But if we can fix it, it's better for the viewers.
Right. Yeah, no, I got it. I did have like I guess like a praise report, maybe we could call
Sure.
it that. So what was it, Tyler? Like a week ago or something, we went to this local diner in town, and y'all, these girls were running ragged. They were so busy. I literally watched one of the girls, she was pouring new tea into the tea jug, but the valve was open. So as she's pouring tea into this thing, it's going all over her. Ice cream like exploded on her shirt. Like it was just, you could tell they were going through it. And I was like, ooh, I brought some Blockbuster earrings. Let me go ahead. And so I went ahead with my card. It's like, you know what? It looked like you could use a little pick me up, enjoy this or whatever. And we go there like at least once a week. It's one of our favorites. And we went this evening and we went through the drive-thru and she's like, "You're the lady who gave me the earrings, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, that was me." And she was like, "Oh my gosh, I checked out your Facebook page. I had sent you a friend request," which she did, but like there's been a little bit of like drama. So I was kind of hesitant to add her and I kind of left her there because there was like, she had like 94 friends. I didn't recognize her. I didn't recognize the name. So I didn't add her. And she's like, "Yeah, send her for request." So I was like, oh, I looked her up, sent her a friend request, and I was telling her about the Spirit Week. And I told her the same thing. Today's Pirate Day, but I don't know what I'm going to do right now. So you'll have to come and check out and see what I do because I have no idea. And she's like, "Well, I don't get off till 11." And I was like, "Girl, you got to get in that VIP group because I drop pictures daily of what I have." And she's like, "Well, I have like $200 to spend and my favorite color is blue." And I was like, "Oh, I'm going to send you a picture. I got some really cute blue earrings for you." So I was really excited because honestly, I hand out pieces here and there like Sonic or whatever, the gas station, stuff like that. And I really haven't had anybody like come find me. But I still do it because that's what we're supposed to do, right? So I was really excited to have that like actually work out. I was pumped for it. We talked for a good minute.
That is awesome. Can I
Yeah.
add a little something on that?
Yeah, go ahead. What you got?
You do what you do. You do you, boo. But look, if that happened, you know what you do? When she says she's got a couple $100 to spend, you say, "Girl, then let me hook you up. Let me hook you up. For $100, you can get 35 pieces. You can be a partner in my team with me. You can get all access to it, and you can make that little bit of money on the side by selling to your girls. And then you can spend the other 100 on me."
I know, and as soon as you said that, as soon as you said, the $200, it clicked in my head. As soon as you said that, I know, right? Dang it, mama.
Yep, and right now, hey, you know what? I ain't even trying to tell you that, girl. But if you want to seriously make some money, you take
Right.
that $200 and you just go ahead and you grab a little deeper and you go to $299 and you get these 10 exclusive pieces that nobody else is gonna get. Are you feeling me?
Right.
And you're gonna double your money in jewelry immediately.
And you know what? That I wish I would have thought of that too, because she was saying, she's young. She's she just turned 18, so she was telling me how she's gonna go get this tattoo because she's moving out of her mom's house, and it was kind of I don't want to say funny because I don't want it to sound like bad, but she was talking about going to work as a CNA, and she was so excited because she was only making $11 an hour. And after the conversation, looked at Tyler, and I was like, "You remember when we were excited to make $11 an hour?" You know, like.
See,
But
so
yeah.
imagine how excited she'd be if she owned her own business at 18.
No, dang it! Why didn't we think of that, Eddie? Why didn't you tell Mama?
Well, hey, but you know what? It's not like you're not going to communicate with her again, right? You did the groundwork, so
Yeah.
you don't need to immediately hit them like that. Build that relationship. You know what I'm saying? But if it gets good and she's giving you all those signs,
No. Yeah.
does anybody have any input or any take on that? Anything that you'd like to add? I'm curious what you guys all think too.
I'm sorry. I agree with Chris on this too, but I also, if you are still in touch with her, maybe I'm off topic, but I'm just trying to deal with this child over here that I have. You hear her? If you're still in contact with her, be like, hey, you know what? I have something better for you, and hook her up with that $99 kit. You know? Yep. Are we on that topic still? Or did I totally botch that? Guys, look at me. Okay, listen here. I don't do this often.
Listen
at me. Okay, Crystal, girl, this is what we're working with right now.
I feel it.
That?
So
you look fabulous.
You do.
Do I look like a pirate?
No, I mean, like, really, I don't see nothing wrong with that.
Oh,
look.
He wants loves. That's why. So I'm here dealing with this. But yeah, Crystal, is that what we're talking about still?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I totally agree with Chris. And if she's not ready to sign up, be like, you'll get a bigger bang for your buck.
Right. That 35 pieces for $100.
Exactly. You know what I also tell people? If they're local, like, if you do get pieces and you're just like, oh, these aren't going to sell after you've tried to sell them, I will trade with you because, I mean, I don't tell them that I'm confident, but I'm like, I can sell that.
Right.
I can sell ice to an Eskimo. So.
Yeah,
totally.
I'll have to stay, wait for her to, accept the friend request and everything because I've
definitely.
Well, and you do know also that every kit comes out with exclusive pieces that are kit exclusive only, right? Like we can't get our hands on them. But if you have somebody that signed up underneath you and you have access to their kit and they want to make a sale, you could always buy a piece of jewelry from your downline.
And I saw you do that because, I get on Sarah's Live nightly because, we're big fans over here. And I saw you do that the other night. You were just like, you went 35 pieces for $99. And I was like, oh, I like that. I'm always looking to see what you type out for Sarah's Live because I really like it.
Well, and that's one of the things I used to say all the time when we were in there. I was like, hey, you know what? You guys, you don't even have to sell the jewelry if you don't want to, but look, buy into the membership, right? Just become a member. Because remember, it's only cost you $99 to buy into the membership, and it costs you $75 a month to be able to keep it as an active member, right? And so it doesn't matter even if you sell or not. Like just being able to have that membership, you've automatically, and you keep that membership up to date by paying the $75. You can pay for it itself by just selling 15 pieces of jewelry. Then you can pay for your membership, and then it's a free membership and always a backbone, something to have in your back pocket in case you ever want to go, and like where else you can't go to Walmart and spend $99 and walk out with $175 worth of stuff. Right. It's just not going to happen. And then be able to go back and buy all your stuff for 45% discount. You know what I'm saying? There's no membership like that. Even Costco, it doesn't work that way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like just by being able to do your fashionista thing and play dress up with your accessories. You know, it's a fun way to just be able to make that extra money too. It's man, it's so perfect. I love this business.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep that in the back of my head. Hopefully next time I in a similar situation, I don't I remember to throw that out there, because that dang it.
No, but seriously, it's not too late. You know what I mean?
No, yeah.
You still, you know, you could still make that happen if you you know, if you wanted to. But at the same time, like I said, it's just something to think about for the next time. Sure. So,
Yeah,
you
I
know, here's
appreciate
the
it.
thing: like you get opportunities, and then you get golden opportunities, and like that one sounded like a golden opportunity.
Yeah.
I love it.
I agree. I agree. As you know, I work in an auto shop, so I drive customers to and from their home and deliver cars and whatnot. And in the last 2 weeks, I've had 3 customers like the jewelry that I'm wearing. And I always bring an extra set of whatever jewelry I'm wearing that day, as well as my bling bag. And I had a woman love my earrings the other day. So I told her, "Oh, I've got an extra pair for you. Here's the first pair is free on me." And she says, "Oh my gosh, that's wonderful." She says, "I think that, you know, there's a lot of ladies in my office that would love the jewelry too." And I said, "What kind of office do you work in?" And she's in a dental office. And I said, "Oh, that's awesome." I said, "Would you mind if I brought by a basket party?" And she says, "What's a basket party?" So I told her, explained to her how it's a basket full of jewelry, blah, blah, blah. And that they can look through it and purchase the jewelry as they see what they like. Now, 3 drop off a basket to her office, and every single time it sells out. And so I have 3 different businesses like that where I drop off a basket a week. Sure, her office is the only one where I drop off 3 times a week. But that's been going on now for 2 weeks, and it's been a steady thing. So it's not the golden opportunity, but it's a great opportunity. And it's been working well for me. And it's like, as soon as that basket's empty, she's calling me, telling me, "The basket's empty. Are you going to bring some more stuff in?"
Michelle, it's a golden opportunity. Can I tell you why?
Why?
Because now you go to that same person that you've been taking that basket to, and you tell her that for $99 she can sign up and she can take her 35 pieces in there as a basket, and she can start selling that. Now you lose your basket party from that person, right? But you got 2 other ones and you can go find another. But then once she signs up with you and she's doing her basket party, then you get her into the Zoom conferences and join her into the team, so that then she can start learning all the other ways that she can sell that stuff. She's automatically going to have, because you've set her up, she's going to already have her path for success right there, because she's easily going to be able to sell her 15 pieces every month to be able to make sure she's active. So, you know, you're going to have an active consultant underneath you every single month. So you need to talk to her.
Excellent. Yes, yes, because I'm building a really good rapport with her. And
Yes.
she'll literally call me on my cell phone and say, "Hey, the basket's empty. Are you going to bring another one?"
So, you know, my suggestion to you would be, the next time that you talk to her or she calls you, I would tell her, "Look, girl, I'm going to be straight up with you. I love what I do. And you know what? If you want a piece of what I'm doing, let me, you know, I appreciate you giving me this opportunity to be able to make a little extra money. Are you interested? Because I'd love to tell you, I'd love to bring you in a little bit more. You know what I mean? Like, get you just a little bit more involved. I'll give you, you know, I feel like me and you could do this well together."
And get her set up. That would be awesome. That's such a
Yep.
great
And then
idea.
you're already showing her
Yeah,
that you're
and
right
it's
there to show her how to do it and how to work it. And then not only that, but then that girl already has all of her customers lined up because they're all in that dental office. So all of those
exactly.
girls are going to be buying from her. And then who knows, those girls may decide, "Hey, you know what? She talked me into signing up. Why don't you guys sign up under me too? And you can do it too." You know, and then next thing you know, she's got a team that you have starting to grow because you've set that groundwork. That's a golden opportunity.
Yay! Thank you. for helping me think forward.
I'm gonna
No, don't worry.
message you, Michelle, because I was in a way approached to do a basket party because I've never done one. I don't know anything about it, or no, I just, aside from the trainings, but this place that I do, it's a it's a lone place, but she had called me and was telling her, I was like, well, look, if you know anybody that likes paparazzi jewelry, just send them my way, like, haha, kind of a thing, right? And you know what? She said, well, what you could do is just get a little basket with jewelry in it and just bring it up here and put it on the counter and leave your price point. And, I was like, okay, well, I'm thinking in my head, okay, well, how much do I have to pay them? And she was like, no, it's just something that I do. There's a lady that sells, crosses for like your rear view mirror. And you know what? Honestly, she makes a killing. And I was like, ooh. So then I went to the dollar store, the Dollar Tree, and got this little basket, but with some, clips, because I don't know how I'm gonna like put the necklaces in there. I don't know how I'm gonna do it yet. So I gotta look some ideas up. But I would love to chat and see how you put your jewelry in there, what you put in there exactly, and like what types. Because I really want to do it.
I put a variety of things. I'll put several earrings, several necklaces, and then I take my Ziploc little sandwich bags and I make sets. And I put the sets in there as well. And then, of course, all of it is in those cute little see-through bags, like the lacy
Organza bags.
The organza.
chiffon, kind of bags.
Yeah.
And so that way they already feel like they're getting a gift in a pretty little bag. And then my business card is in there and each and every one of them. So every time somebody purchases a piece, they get my business card and that gets put out there. So,
Okay.
but that's how I do my basket party, and it sells out every single time, even the sets. Like I don't have anything left in there but my cash when I go back to get my basket. And it works. And I just use pink crate paper and fill the basket real pretty. And then I set up the necklaces and whatnot. And then I have this one thing that it stands up on a stand. It stands by itself and it's got those circular little metal pieces and people use it to put pictures on, as a display on the dresser. I got it from a thrift store for 50 cents, literally. And I just put kids pieces or the hair clips and that stuff. And I clip those on there. And so it brings people's their attention in with their eye to the basket. And then they start looking into the basket. And that's how everything sells. So that's
how long do you leave it there?
Well, for me, my baskets have been with her office. They sell out within usually a day or 2 days, but you can leave it there for as long as they let you until it sells out, like a week if you want. You can go back at the end of the week. That's what I would do is I would leave it for a week unless it's empty, because I gave her my card and my number and I said, call me if this basket gets empty, because we never want it to be empty. And she laughed with me and said, okay, I promise I'll call you. So that's how we're doing it. But she, you can leave it there for up to a week, and you don't want a ginormous basket because you don't want to take up a lot of counter space, but something can fit 30 to 50 pieces in, and it works great. And that's what I've been doing with her. And she, like I said, she calls me the second that basket is empty. And because I have my bling bag at work, I could just zip right over to the parking lot and refill it real quick. Right. And I never have to pick up my basket.
Michelle, do you use the baskets like from the Dollar Tree, just like an open basket, or do you have it like in a closed container?
Yes, I use an open basket, and it has two little handles on both sides, for you to pick up the little basket. It's not heavy or anything, but it's just a cute little white wicker basket. And I took some pink ribbon and I put it through the wicker and tied a bow on the front. And then I just put my pink crate paper in there like you would use to wrap a gift. And that's how I do it. And I just set it on her countertop. And literally, it's like maybe a 2x3 or 2x5 little basket. And it works great. And the thing that really helped to draw people in, like I said, was that thing that you hang like your pictures on, that it's like they have little round metal pieces that you like would put a picture in. And I just put the hair pieces in that. Or I'll put a couple of cute earrings, dangle earrings, and clip them in there. And it just brings people's attention over to the basket. And then before you know it, they're looking through everything. So that's just how I do it. I also discovered that I take like file folders, the manillas now, because otherwise the jewelry's laying inside its plastic bag inside there, and you don't really get to see the jewelry all that well. So what I started doing, I thought of, was taking those manila folders, and I found some pretty pink ones at Tuesday Morning Store, and I just cut them like to the size, like maybe 5x7, and then that way, and I cut 2 little slats on the top, and I hang the necklaces from that, so that it's not in the plastic, but it's open, and you can just kind of, scroll through them like you're looking for a file, but you can still see the necklaces right there. And that shows the necklaces better, and I think they sell better. They're going to sell better that way. But that's what I do. And then I, of course, keep the plastic with it, that the necklace came in, and I attach it to the back of that particular little board, so that once they purchase the necklace, they have their paparazzi bag to put it in for traveling, So that's what I do. And that's going to work well.
Also, I just wanted to add to you guys, this is something that me and Sarah just recently did. We put she has a basket in a little, one of the hair salons she goes to. And she got one of those clear picture frames and had this picture that I'm screen sharing. We put one of these in there so that if people wanted to just pay by phone, they can scan that QR code, and it goes immediately into our Square account. And then they just put how many pieces that they're taking, and it gives them their total, and it cashes them out right then and there. And so it instantly goes into our Square account. And then the other QR code there is for our VIP group. So they can use their phone, and it'll bring up the VIP group, and they can join our VIP group from right there. We've had some success with it. It's brand new. We just started putting it out there, and I'm not so sure, the jewelry, how it works. I mean, because she sells a lot of jewelry when she goes in there and get her hair done. So we just kind of set this up. But that's something that you can also do too. She's got like a little cash box that she bought from like Dollar General or something. But she's got a little cash box that she left there, so they can just put the $5 in cash, with the lady that runs the salon. But if they want to pay by phone or by credit or whatever, this is a way for them to do that.
Excellent idea. I'm going to have to figure out how to do that.
Yeah.
Another little thing that I did that's been helping with hostess parties for myself is I just took one of our pink and black paparazzi boxes that our stuff comes in, and I made a little square box out of it and cut a hole in the front, and I put an advertisement on there, drop me your business card if you want to host a party, and you can win some free pieces of jewelry, some free bling. And I have probably gotten about 15 hostess parties out of that so far, and it's only been there for maybe 2 or 3 weeks. And It's just to juice it up, because that's where I go to get my boss's drink every morning for his breakfast. And she has a table there with other people's stuff advertised. But I just looked at the boxes that were there and made mine a little bit bigger, so it was more noticeable.
There you go.
And I've gotten 15 hostess parties out of it. Some of them are, most of them are in their home though. And, or like I said, the rec room at my apartment complex. I'll hold them there if they can't do it in their home. So that's been working for me. And that's a golden opportunity, I think, to get more customers. And then eventually when you make your rapport, of course, you know, invite them to be in paparazzi.
For sure, for sure.
So that's another thing that I did that might help.
Yeah, I love it.
I mean, and then what can they say? Yes or no? If you ask them, so what? If they say no, you go to the next guy, you know?
Right.
So, but that's what
It's all
helped me
about
the
just using those opportunities and taking advantage and building those relationships, and not only that, but just, you know, having it work for yourself, you know, because once it's working for you, you build that confidence up that makes you able to bring it to somebody else and not feel like you're filling their you know, their ego with a bunch of hot air that's just not true, you know. When you're feeling the results, you're seeing the results, and you're making money, you know, it makes it so much easier for you to tell somebody else that, yeah, you can make money doing this too. You know, and if you're not making a whole lot of money in it, and you know the reason why, then then that's one thing. But if you're legitimately working the business and seeing it work, it makes it so much easier for you to be able to portray that in confidence to somebody else. So we talked about Spirit Week. Again, we've talked about in the past about doing the 30-day boot camp next month. Hopefully some of you guys are considering that or interested in it in one way or another, because we'd love to get that started with everybody all around the same time. And I'd love to have a couple coaches in there, or people that want to go up. I'm thinking maybe setting up like groups of threes. If anybody wanted to like team up with other people and go in as a group of three, we can see what teams end up in the last, and maybe we can do some kind of like a challenge off for a prize. I think that would be really cool. But just something to think about. That's coming up in the future. Does anybody have anything that they'd like to talk about any further in depth? Because we're wrapping up to about the I believe the 2 hour mark, aren't we? No, actually we're only actually only in the 45 minutes in it, but I feel like we've been covering so much lately that I don't think that there's too much to really talk about. It's the end of the month. Hopefully you guys are getting your last couple of days orders in to get them to count this month for your PV, especially those of you that are hitting those life of the party goals and are on track to follow it each month. And if you're not and you want to be, make sure you get with somebody that can show you how to set that up. Let's see, what else do we have? I don't really have anything more, so unless you guys want to, I think we could go ahead and just end with a prayer, and then we'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow is what, Friday? So that will be our 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time tomorrow. So we're going to go ahead and end this off by prayer. I think, Michelle, did you have something to say, or?
No, just that sounds good.
All right. Well, then, dear Lord, I just come to you with all my paparazzi friends and family here. And Lord, we just ask that you continue to bless us each day with power of positivity, the magic of movement, and the consistency and creativity, Lord. And just let us keep working to change people's lives. Let us reach out and take these opportunities to make everybody's lives better, Lord. This world has got to get better than it is now. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen.
All right, you all.
Thank you.
Thank you. Y'all have a great night, and blessed be the blink.
Bye.